My friends, the time is now, the place is here. This is OTT Insider. I'm the big beefy boy, Shaz Beef, and I'm joined by my fellow comrade, the old buck in Morro. Just go. What time do you call this?
All right. Yeah, no worries. All right, see you later. Bye. Bye.
We've been waiting for 45 minutes, and then you just rock in.
Crap jacket as well.
You're lucky to have me.
I think he was waiting upstairs.
He was.
I think you were waiting upstairs, weren't you? Because we heard footsteps upstairs earlier.
40 minutes
You're trying to make yourself seem important.
Episode. Let's go.
You don't clap. We've already started.
We did the clap.
We've already started. Yeah. Anyway, this is E.S. Tate, Edward Stuart Tate, and this is OTT Insider. Gentlemen, thank you for joining me.
You're very welcome.
Yeah.
Shane, I'm delighted to be here, prompt and ready to start with my notes and everything.
He wasn't late for Joe Cabret last week,
wasn't
though,
late for Joe. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
He was actually the first here that day.
Yeah.
I was not here first.
You were here
You
first.
were, yeah.
You were. You were texting me all morning.
I can't wait for Joe to
Can't
come.
wait to see Joe. Do you think Joe will like me? All this kind of stuff.
He doesn't like you, by the way.
Yeah, by the way, in case it wasn't,
about-
He
in
did
case
say-
it wasn't painfully
He did
obvious.
say he doesn't like you. Yeah. Did you put up something on Instagram?
Not on Instagram.
You are
Yeah.
stating that. Oh look, I've
I bought my own
OTT
on
subscription,
demand.
and you didn't like.
That's my email.
Yeah.
Can we go on with the episode?
I screenshotted that and sent it to the group when I got mine.
You're an absolute travesty of a human being. Anyway, welcome along to OTT Insider. We have lots to unpack, lots of shows to look forward to, some insider information with announcements of people that are going to be coming. But before any of that happens, we have to review what happened at Belfast. It got overlooked on our last episode with Joe. Everything was focused around the Judgment Day and the 10th anniversary show.
Too
However,
focused.
what do you mean too focused?
Social elite. That's who we should have been focusing the episode about. That's what I said.
They're traveling all over Europe now at the
business
moment.
in Barcelona.
Yeah, absolutely just on fire now. Even though and it goes to show, despite, picking up the L, you can still ascend from a loss.
Correct.
And I think that is despite my grievances with the social elite, I think that is what?
You're getting on the bandwagon all of a sudden, social elite.
No, I'm not getting on any bandwagon.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Just because they were main event in the last big event, the 10th anniversary show, suddenly you're all social elite fans, is it?
Represented OTT in Barcelona. Brought home the dub.
They were in Italy as well.
Yeah, I know this.
Defending all over Europe.
This is not new information to me. I follow their careers very closely.
Anyway, we're talking about the aftermath.
Yeah.
Right? Belfast. It was an absolute banging lineup. We never even discussed the fact that Eugene was over here against Charles Crowley and the whole stuff with the monkey and all that, which was
awesome.
fun to see. It was great to see Eugene. SummerSlam 2004. He was in a cage match against Triple H, which we never even covered on our Triple H Legacy podcast on the Wrestling Fan Wrestling Show.
He should still be in a cage.
We're going to talk about some of the things that happened. One of the biggest talking points, I think, for me was Alan Bluedaughter coming out and confronting Terry Thatcher.
It's Alex.
His name is Alan.
Yeah, it's Alan Bluedaughter, I'm pretty sure.
Alex Grayson.
That's what I said.
Because I'm getting a lot of messages from a lot of the OTT talent at the moment about the lack of respect that's going on. I'm getting a lot of messages.
You're not getting any messages. You're DMing them.
I'm not on social media, but they're not coming through social media.
So why are you getting the messages from?
Emails and what are
Letters?
No, texts.
Text messages.
Yeah, and WhatsApps.
So they have your number.
They have a number.
And what are they saying to you?
They're saying things like, why are they not showing enough respect? Do any of you guys respect me? And I then have to plead and say, lads, listen.
Alan Bluedaughter.
Alan Bluedaughter, right?
Yeah.
He comes out. Who does he think he is coming out and confronting Terry Thatcher like that?
Shocking.
Like, Terry Thatcher is a legend of
He's
Irish
an OG.
wrestling. He's an OG of Irish wrestling. Yeah. He's after coming back from that devastating knockout blow in his previous match, and he's coming out, he's talking to the fans. I know, because I met him at the National Stadium, and I know how disappointed he was that he didn't get to participate in the night. Terry Thatcher has been gutting and grinding it out for years. And to see someone like Alan Red Nephew come out and disrespect him like that, it just...
Look,
It left a bad taste in my mouth.
I just didn't like the way Alan Green cousin went about it. Just didn't like the way he went about it. There's the right way to do business and the wrong way to do
Maybe
business.
if Thatcher didn't pretend to be injured, he would have been on that card.
Why do you think everyone's pretending to be injured? Why would he want to miss out on the biggest Irish wrestling show in history?
Because there's something about Thatcher that he just can't get to that next level, and I think it's in his head. I don't think he wants to get there.
I think he's going to prove you wrong in 2025.
Why wouldn't he want to get there?
Well, that's a question you have to ask for
Like,
Thatcher.
he stepped up. We've seen him in the ring with like the likes of Eddie Kingston. We've seen him step up time after time again as the guy that the imports are coming in and they want to go up against. And then Aaron Green Auntie comes along and gets in his face while he's giving a heart-to-heart interview. Gets in his face for no reason.
It's vintage Alan Beige uncle behaviour.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to say here. It's just the amount of
It's
disrespect.
disrespectful. Yes.
Yes.
Thank
Correct,
you.
you are
Thank
right.
you.
It was
You are right.
disrespectful.
It was
That's
very
not what I was
disrespectful.
saying. I
You're
was
right. No, anyway,
Yeah.
case closed.
Case closed.
Case
Disrespectful.
closed.
And
Yeah.
I think Santos didn't like that
didn't edit that.
disrespect.
Santos did
Not
not
being
like
edited.
that disrespect.
And he took the head off him.
He did.
Yeah, well,
I enjoyed
that
that.
we can agree with. Santos not getting in that man's way, not saying anything bad about Santos.
There is that mean streak in Santos, the Portuguese
100%.
beautiful man. There is that, like, for all the love and adulation that he gets, at the end of the day, he was the GN champion. That's gone now.
Failed, unfortunately, after coming ever so close
Hello?
in his attempt at the European
Ty
title.
Claude.
No, I knew you were going to mention him.
Ty Claude, GN champion.
He was in, Macau there recently, was
Yeah,
it?
he was
been all
just back
over.
from Macau.
Still no footage. Still no video footage
Well,
of him.
I saw footage in the airport.
He was up against G-Berg.
G-Berg.
G-Berg, okay.
Yeah.
In Macau.
Yeah, I think that, I'm going to be honest, I think he's using stock video.
Well, he had a video of the airport. Dublin
Yes,
airport.
yeah, stock.
So I believe that he went to Macau.
You guys, you don't understand how international rights work with a lot of this footage. It's not as easy as he can't just put that up.
There's no wrestler called G-Berg.
It'll get to. Yes, there is.
No.
Ty Claude just beat him.
No.
Yes, there is.
There's not.
And if you understood how the system works with selling international footage, then you know that Ty Claude can simply upload this footage. It's on some on demand in Macau at the moment.
Oh, so do you have a subscription for that as well?
Yeah, I have a subscription for that as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, how does that work?
It's complicated. Something to do with username and passwords and things.
What did you write there?
It's just
What's he writing there?
It's my password for the.
Is that a picture? That you was a wrestler.
It is, yes. Same size calves.
Tiny.
I don't know what you're laughing at.
Oh, yeah. What do you mean?
Me as a wrestler.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't tried to be a wrestler,
You're good.
so
That was a long time ago. You know that, like.
yeah.
Like, we're having fun and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
We're not having fun. So far in this episode, you've disrespected Ty Claude, Alex Grayson, and
Who's Alex Grayson?
who are you going to move on to next?
Who's Alex Grayson? I don't know.
yeah. You disrespect Santos, only you're too scared.
I didn't. Why would you
Disrespect
disrespect Santos?
Yeah,
He's a stand-up guy.
That's what I've been saying since day one. Santos.
He's a stand-up guy, and he took the head off Alexei.
Don't. Alex Grayson.
I don't know who that is.
Never heard him.
So this is setting up a match. Then has to be between
Look, Thatcher,
Terry. He's not going to take that laying down.
Want revenge.
Like, he's not going to. Yeah, you wouldn't take that laying down.
No.
So are we expecting to see that? They're going back and forth on social media. Could it be possible for Contenders, which is coming
Could
up?
be Contenders. Could be 21st December. Complex Dublin.
Yeah.
You know, I'd love to see that.
Fingless.
Finglas.
Belfast.
Thatcher's done enough lying down this year that, yes, I agree. He's not going to take it lying down.
Another big talking point as well is Keane Noonan.
Key Noonan.
He
Massive
kept,
night for Keane
we
Noonan.
we talked about Blanc and Oku at the 10th anniversary and how Blanc took Oku to the limit. It was a fantastic match. Keane Noonan then goes out and beats Blanc.
One of the most shocking results in all of Irish wrestling
Well, like
history.
we've know that he doesn't want to do the handshake stuff anymore. He wants to take himself maybe a bit more seriously. And he went up there against Blanc, someone who really got the adulation of the OTT crowd and then came away with a win. And apparently I heard came away injured from that.
Keane Noonan.
Yeah, Keane Noonan was injured. I think possibly broke his toes. And
his toes. All of them.
I don't know all of them. I don't know if it's all 10.
Find out which ones.
Where are you getting this from?
It's just insider information.
He has insider information.
I'll say this about Key Noonan.
Can you write down how many toes?
I don't know how many.
No, write it down with a question
Can you
mark.
get your fingers off my pad?
Just put it down.
I'll say this about Keane Noonan. We've been asking people to step up. We've been watching Keane Noonan. Hasn't been making the handshake. And I will solemnly admit that I did not expect him to come anywhere near Aigle Blanc.
Oh, you're talking about us disrespecting names.
Aigle Blanc.
What?
Aigle Blanc.
Yeah, wait, one more time. Exactly. But Keane Noonan coming away with the W. It's going to be big to see what he has in the future. Are we going to see him on the likes of contenders? Someone that's more than a contender is someone that we've never really given much time to because we don't know what's happening with him. I don't even know if he knows what's happening himself because he seems to be on a different level of psychotic from what we've seen before. And that's Damien Corvin.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've been waiting for this for a while because the Corvin has been almost an afterthought for OTT Insider. And it's been really, really grinding my gears.
It's the elephant in the room, though. It's like, how do you address it?
You can bring him up too, Mr. Tate.
We bring him up all the time, but it's always, oh, Corvin. We forgot to mention Corvin. Corvin is the scariest man out there right now. We saw, what did you predict? You said Big Damo
wouldn't lose for 2 years.
2 years.
2-year title run.
I guarantee it today. If Corvin gets Big Damo in a one-on-one match, Corvin is winning.
I guarantee you here today.
A Belfast brawl.
£10.
You bet. £10 means nothing.
£10 sterling because of the...
Yeah, it's in Belfast.
Yeah. Well, perfect. It mightn't be in Belfast.
Oh, well, we don't know if it'll ever happen.
We don't even know
if it does happen.
No, but in honour of Corvin, £10 sterling.
Okay, let's look at Corvin, right? He's after, touring with Bonesaw, the Kings of the North, Duncan. They were everywhere, and there's that loyalty.
Like probably the most successful tag team in OTT history.
Yeah.
Or unit.
There's that loyalty to each other. But on the other side of it, has that held Corvin back? Because he came out on that stage on the 10th anniversary, right? And he goes, I've been here since day one. 10 years he's been there.
Yeah.
Right? 10 years. Is he only finding himself now as a singles competitor because he's been in that tag team for so long?
Yes.
I disagree. I think the reason Corvin... I think what highlights Corvin how dangerous he is at the moment is the simple fact that 3 days before the show, he forces Joe to put him in the match. What does that tell about OTT and management and how scary and how scared they are
John
of
knows
Corvin?
money when he sees
But
it.
you look at Sammy D.
And money. Yeah, I agree with that.
You look at Sammy
Finally.
D and you look at Be Cool, right? And you look at even Jay and the ascendancy Jay's on. They all, like, the Gymnasties has been well documented, the fact that they broke up and the circumstances in which they broke up in. And when they went separate ways, they eventually got to that. Is Corvin looking at that going, maybe I spent too long sharing the throne of the King of the North?
Very possible, Shan.
Because Damo, he's had the associations with Kings of the North, and then he went out on his own and he's like, I'm winning the title. Was Corvin's loyalty holding him back?
He looks like a man who has a lot of questions for himself now.
I think the answers to all those questions are in Corvin's head, and I don't think we'll ever get inside that head. You could be right. I'll say you could be right. Kings of the North, dominant. The most dominant tag team I've ever seen in OTT. Does that mean Corvin was held back? Or is he just tired of that pie and now he wants something else? I think Corvin gets what Corvin wants and now he wants that OTT title.
Yeah, well, he has to still blitz his way through all the competition.
He's going to do it.
You have to work your way up to the top, Mr. Tate.
He
But
is at
he's
the
been
top.
there 10 years. That's what I'm saying. He's working, like he feels himself. You can see it in his eyes. He feels himself that he should be there now. He should be the one possibly standing with the OTT World Championship.
And
Not even possibly. I don't even doubt it. He thinks he should be in that
And
position.
he should.
Yes.
Are you questioning that?
No,
I'm
not
certainly
at all.
not questioning
I remember the first time I seen him, I was like, that's a future world champion.
Like, if I'm Corvin now, what I do is I wait for Damo to rack up a
If
bit
you're
of mileage.
Corvin.
Yeah.
there's a picture.
What's the picture? Like, we blend
You
together?
look nothing like Corvin. Corvin is a beast, an animal.
He was saying if he was.
Yeah, I'm saying if I was, it's a hypothetical. Have you ever heard of hypotheticals?
Don't know what that means.
Yeah, I had a feeling you didn't. If, in the hypothetical scenario, if I was Corvin, what I'd do, and I think he's cerebral enough to see where I'm coming from, is...
Check and see if he spelled hypothetical right.
No, he has an I instead of a Y. That's not how it's spelled. It's not hypothetical. It's hypothetical.
Forget about him. He's a nepo baby.
He is a nepo baby. If I'm Corvin, I wait for Damo to rack up a few more defences, get a few more miles on the clock, a few more tough matches under the belt. Then I attack and challenge.
Then you strike. And that's a real kind of king strategy, isn't it?
You know what I mean? We've seen him. We've seen the Kings of the North for years be really smart about how they go about their business, and now Mr. Tate is eating a banana.
So Corvin, what's going to happen with him? We don't know. What's going to happen with the man that did step up to Big Damo in Belfast? It's someone who Joe, when he was down here, said is going to have a big 2025. And it's another person that we've kind of been afraid to discuss because his penchant for firearms.
He does like a firearm.
He does. He loves them.
Worries me.
Yeah. Ilija Zarkov.
Yeah. Do you know what? If I'm Zarkov, I am eyeing up the local Rumble.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like, I agree with you. I think Zarkov in the Rumble is a great shout. I think that's where he could be at his most dangerous, unpredictable
circumstances. He's big. I said it first. He's big. He's mobile. He's tough. Mm-hmm. He can take a beating. He can give a beating. He's almost like a guy who was designed for a loco scenario.
You hit the nail on the head there. He can take punishment. He can give punishment. I think that's the testament to the man. That's why he's dangerous. That's why he's unpredictable. Yeah, Zarkov in the Rumble. That is a good shout. Put a bit of money on that as well.
Speaking of the Rumble as well, we were
Euro this time because
no.
Zarkov to win the Rumble.
The one man we know won't win the local Rumble is Jay. Going in at number 1. I mean, the more I think about it, the more laughable it becomes. Why designate yourself as number 1 if you want to be a world champ, Jay? It is foolish.
And will Jay even be there? Talks on the inside. He's injured.
From the I Quit match?
Quite possibly. Or for the match with Oku where they went to a time limit draw.
They did go to a time limit draw.
This is it. We were warning Jay. We were saying, don't get worried about the local Rumble. See what's ahead of you. Look at the path. Get to the Rumble. Now look.
Why are you smiling when you say that? Do you like it when people get injured?
I don't like when people get injured. And I have a lot of respect for each and every professional wrestler out there and what they do. But Jay, there's a little bit of, you bring things upon yourself. And I think the likes of, I was just kind of imagining in my head what Sammy D is thinking. And I'd say he's smirking as well if he knows Jay's injured. Because then he's got the job done.
He took that, drop kick while he was on the ladder with a chair to his face. But Jay could have possibly, he had to jump across that ring, put his foot up against steel. That could have been the thing. But
I said it last time. I don't think Sammy cared about winning that match. He just cared that Jay got injured. And then look at this: the Prophet, E.S. Tate.
The Prophet. Come on, Edward. Seriously. Is that what you're going with? Is that what your kind of wrestling thing is going to be?
I don't have a wrestling thing. I just was saying.
You're going to be called the Prophet.
I'm not calling myself the Prophet. I just made a prophecy.
Is that because?
Can I call you Neddy because your name is Edward?
No, you can. Absolutely, you cannot.
Is it Prophet because of, do you mean, are you spelling profit as in money profit, or are you spelling it with the PH? Is it an F or a PH? Or did you know the difference?
No, but now that you say it, I think the Prophet with the F is, it's good.
Right.
Prophet.
You spelled that with an I as well?
Prophet there is an I in it.
All right.
P-R-O-F-Y-T, everyone knows that.
Yeah. Anyway, the local Rumble tickets are going up on sale very, very soon.
Dynamic prices this time.
Shut up! Dynamic pricing. Stop. We have to buy tickets.
Yeah.
We do actually have to buy tickets.
Yeah, we do have to buy tickets.
We get tickets. We probably get tickets.
Well, we didn't get them for the last one. Okay. So we had to. You still owe money for that, actually.
Yeah, actually, you do.
You still owe money for the 10th anniversary and for Scrapper.
Yeah, move on. Okay, no dynamic pricing.
No dynamic. Yeah, well, the tickets are going on sale soon, but I can confirm tickets are on sale for other shows within OTT. We're going to start off now with the School of Irish Wrestling and the fact that you're going to be participating in the 3-day beginners course.
Apparently.
Under the tutelage of the likes of Paddy Morro and Sean Guinness, Joe Cabray and Big Damo.
Can I give you a piece of advice?
He don't like you, man.
He doesn't like you. Can I give you a piece of advice, Mr. Tate?
No.
Listen.
Is that it? Listen to who?
No, I think you said
Big
listen.
Damo.
Were you saying listen to something here?
No, listen.
Oh, right, in general. Yeah.
Listen to Big Damo. Listen to Paddy Morro. You might actually learn something.
Only because I have a huge respect for Joe, I will be there.
It's not mutual.
It's not mutual at all.
It is mutual.
And we're filming it as well, apparently. Yeah.
Look, no one wants to hear about that. Talk about the
But people want to hear about the School of Irish Wrestling 3-day beginners course. I know people that were on it. People in our wrestling show universe. John Morton, he did it last time
he
out.
loved it.
He absolutely loved it.
I saw the punishment he took.
No, well, he was learning how to wrestle.
Yeah, and he loved it.
You know what I mean?
Spoke to numerous people who did the beginner shows. It comes highly recommended, and Mr. Tate will be there taking bumps,
learning how to counter a hip toss.
Joe promised to slap him in the face.
Yeah.
I think
how to take a punch
is worth the price of admission.
Because you're getting punched in the face for real, and you have to prepare. You have to callus up your jaw for that to happen.
Why aren't you doing it?
In the ringside club.
I am actually on an MMA camp in Thailand. Kieran.
He is.
The Brock Lesnar of the podcast.
Yeah, I'm doing an MMA camp in Thailand for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So I'll survive that for 3 weeks.
He's going to come back and he's going to be like... That's MMA.
Yeah.
So
that's why I'm not doing it.
Can you imagine that actually coming at you in the ring as well?
Yeah.
You should do one eventually.
Look, my plan was to do this one.
But the MMA course.
I got my dates for the MMA course. I'm flying on the 23rd, so unfortunately, I can't make it. I would 100% be there. Number one reason to learn how to do some professional wrestling by the best minds in Ireland.
Yeah.
Number two reason to watch him fail.
Yeah, that's a big one.
I'll probably be advanced by the time you start it, so I could teach you a few things.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Hey, I'm just saying, as someone who previously trained before, who's no longer in the game at all anymore, but it is one of the best things that you can do.
You should do it.
Can we?
You should do it.
No. Before we ask him, should he do it?
Asking him.
How did your all this laughing, ES Tate? What happened to you? Failed, former wrestler. Yeah. Failure. Why are you laughing at me? What have you done, Shane? So, come along. Listen to this guy.
I think you should go.
Come.
I think you should go.
Come along.
You done? You finished?
No, I'm not finished.
You finished?
No, not finished.
No,
you will make it. That's why you're afraid. That's why you won't come.
Yeah,
you're afraid.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember when I was a professional wrestler in 2006 or 7 or whatever.
Hey. Relax. All right.
Live there.
That's all I'm saying.
That's only.
You're only joking. You're only having the crack, yeah?
It's only having a crack.
Yeah. All right. Leave it there. So the 3-day beginners course in the Ringside Club. Tate's going to be there, and the camera crew is going to be there. And who are you talking to over there? There's no one there. Matthew's not. He's not here. No one here. Matthew doesn't edit the podcast. I edit the podcast.
Oh, they're going mad.
Yeah. Well, the beginners course and the School of Irish Wrestling are putting that on the Friday, the Saturday, and on the Sunday. Then on the Sunday, we have one of my favourite shows of the year.
Yes.
It's Contenders. We've talked about the 10-year anniversary. Well, how do wrestlers get there? They become a contender. We've seen JD McDonough against Swerve Strickland in the Ringside Club. Yeah. That blows my mind. And this is the next generation now of talent. Talent are coming from all over the world for the School of Irish Wrestling seminar. And then after that, it's Contenders.
They're going to rest.
Who's coming?
Talent from all over the world.
All over the world.
All over the world.
Every corner.
You're going to have, it's the premier wrestling school.
Gives names.
The Sem will be there, fresh from defending his title on the mainland.
Yeah.
You're going to come face to face at the Sem.
No, I won't.
Yeah. You will.
No, if he's on this side, I'll be way over there.
Why, are you afraid of him?
I'm not afraid of anybody. Well, sorry, I am afraid of Big Damo. I respect you a lot. And all the coaches and all the wrestlers and even some of the trainees, the beginners. No comment. Continue. Who else?
Well, we could have anybody from the School of Irish Wrestling seminar. Like,
So
are
are
the likes of is Boots Murphy?
Big boots.
Boots Murphy.
Are
He's
you telling
fine now.
me
He's not injured anymore.
If you're a wrestling fan, right?
Yeah.
Young wrestling fan,
yeah,
male or female,
older wrestling fan.
older wrestling fan. But what I'm saying is, we know you're not going to, but you could do a 3-day seminar and then stick around on the Sunday and watch some of the best professional wrestlers in Ireland play their trade that night.
You could feasibly be wrestling against them. Tate.
On Contenders.
Just to be clear here, Tate is not trying to be a professional wrestler. He's trying to be the greatest manager in all of wrestling. And that's going to happen one way or another.
Well, with a punchable face like yours, you're going to have to learn to take a slap.
Yeah.
I've been slapped before.
Contenders coming up on the Sunday. Get your tickets now. It's generally one of the best shows of the year. Like, I'm like Boots Murphy. I want to see what's happening with him. I want to see the likes of the Irish Wolfhounds in tag team action.
Do you know what? It's a good thing that you want to see that, because not only do we have Contenders this coming weekend, December is jam-packed for OTT.
Yeah, we're talking about the people who are stepping up on Contenders.
Yeah.
Possibly the Irish Wolfhounds.
Yeah.
Boots. You're going to have Kat Von K.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, we haven't...
He's on a good run recently.
Yeah. What's going to happen with Andy Lilac great-grandfather?
Alex Grayson.
Like, is he going to go up against Terry Thatcher on that? If he beats Terry Thatcher, does that mean he's booked a ticket now for being on the show in Finglas on the 8th of December? And
I think if you beat Terry Thatcher 1v1, you can call your shot at any of the titles in OTT.
I needed a title.
I think so. That's
outrageous.
If Terry Thatcher's upper echelon, you can beat him in a 1v1. You deserve...
He's in his head.
You can't just say that and then not...
Is Terry going to be at the beginner's course?
Terry
will be there, yeah.
Terry
Terry's one of the premier training coaches in Ireland also. So
That's why I've always said it about Terry Thatcher, that anything he wants to put his heart on and his mind and focus, he will get there.
You've literally never said that.
I've said that throughout my life.
didn't.
I have said that a lot.
You just said he lost his head.
No, I said it a few times. I've always been complimentary. Move on.
Someone who've always been complimentary on is BDE.
Yes.
BDE, possible contenders for the local Rumble. They're no doubt going to be all over these cards that are coming up. But should they now start talking to Joe and been saying, here, you have your social elite over there. We want a shot at them.
Yeah, they should be.
Absolutely. I think they deserve a shot. I have a lot of respect for BDE. I think Social Elite also have a lot of respect for BDE, and I think if BDE can come in, they'd probably say, yeah, let's main event together, boys.
You'd have a Judgment Day Social Elite scenario.
I wouldn't have Judgment Day there. I'd have no
But
scenario.
I'm saying you'd have that type of scenario.
Yeah. And
Because
sell out the 3 Arena.
On BDE's back.
On Hollywood Josh's back.
Nobody's on the
Big
Josh
Dirty
Express.
Nicky.
Huh?
On Big Dirty Nicky, the Josh Express is a real thing.
No,
and
no one's on that.
It's going to happen.
No one's on
2025. I'm on it.
There's like rats on it, and it's unclean.
It's not.
I'd say it's unclean.
No,
Yeah,
it's not. It's a clean
in
bus.
the name.
It's got
Don't
a
call
toilet.
him Dirty Nicky for
Dirty
nothing.
Nicky, yeah.
Yeah. It's in the name. He's on the Josh
But I will
Express.
say this: all these tag teams, Social Elite, they're in a good place right now, because as we come towards the local Rumble, that's the time when people start to talk about, can tag teams, can they get on, or will they go solo in the Rumble?
Tag teams entered the Rumble
Yeah.
together in the local Rumble and the last one. Is that still going to be a thing? Are people going to come in separately?
I hope BD would come out together, but at the same time, I think Josh might see himself going for the big one.
Because we talked about Josh turning on Big Bad Dirty Nicky.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
But
No,
is Big Bad Dirty Nicky going to turn on Josh?
No,
Because
no
they're both
no one's going to turn on anybody. It's just
absolute cretins.
Excuse me. If Nikki wants to go for the world title, Josh is going to say absolutely. And if
I'll tell
Josh
you one
wants to
thing.
go for the world, don't interrupt me.
You couldn't trust either of them, man, as far as Tate could throw them. And that, my friend,
Is a statement.
If Josh wants to go for a singles title, Nikki would say, "Go ahead, Josh. We're good pals. Do it." If Nikki wants to go ahead for a singles title, Josh say, "Go ahead, Nikki. No problem." They are brothers. They are.
You didn't do that when Joe was here.
I was worried Joe would catch some shrapnel.
Yeah.
I didn't want him to catch shrapnel.
He'd coughing all over.
Yeah, I didn't
and
want to do
stuff.
that to Joe.
That was very thoughtful of you.
It's the only week I didn't do it. But,
Yeah.
you know.
Disgusting. What is this place?
Anyway, tickets for Finglas are on sale now. Scotty is all over the posters for it.
Yeah.
And then We've got the big announcement. No, it's already been announced. Yeah. Trent Seven.
Oh, yes.
He's back.
He's returning back to OT. There he is. There's the old signature from him.
Trent.
Thanks, 5 marks.
From ES Tate to you, you were robbed at Scrapper Mania. Absolutely robbed.
You can't be laying your hands on a ref.
The very first thing that he needs to do is go up and punch Foxy's lights out immediately. Cost him the world title.
Oh.
That's the first
He cost
thing.
himself the world title.
He did not cost himself. He got kicked in the balls by the referee.
Like there's an
pinned.
ethics that you have. Right, fair enough, right? When you look at that, willing to admit, when you look at that and the referee attacks a participant in a world title match, you're going, that is complete.
Case closed.
No.
Case closed.
Context. You have to look at the context. He was getting slapped in the face by Trent Seven, who wanted it to be called off.
So what do you do if you're
Foxy
referee?
used his discretion.
No, he lost his cool.
Foxy used his discretion. He defended himself.
No,
he stuck up for himself.
He should have rolled out of the ring. He should have took in a bit of pace. He should have said to Trent, if you do that again, you're getting disqualified. Instead, he kicked him
Trent
in the
would have
balls.
done it again.
No, he wouldn't. Not
He
Trent.
would.
Not
Trent didn't want to finish off that match. He couldn't stop.
He mentally checked out.
He did everything he could
Well, we're
to
gonna
be
find
cool.
out.
He did everything he could to be cool. After Be Cool has already been in an absolute barn burner of a match that wasn't only physically draining, but emotionally draining as well. You think about the layers and the connections between all those people within that 8-man tag. You think about all the connections there that Be Cool went through, emotionally and physically. Then had to go up against Trent Seven, taking a pile driver, bursting his rotator cuff.
Yeah.
And still managed to beat Trent Seven. Trent Seven should be pissed off at himself because he purposely tried to get himself disqualified. I'm not having your stuff anymore.
Are you done? Are you done?
I'm not. But can you not see where I'm coming from?
Yeah, okay, well, what happened then in Belfast the following night? He didn't get pinned. So he got kicked in the balls and then he lost the title. Then he goes to Belfast, then Be Cool gets injured. Then he goes to Belfast and he doesn't get pinned and he doesn't win the title again. That's not Trent Seven's fault. And I'm surprised he's coming back because if I was him, I wouldn't come back.
He is a famous wrestler.
So we're going to find out.
We are going to find out.
Yeah, we are going to find out.
Yeah, and who's he going to go up against? Is he going to be part of this big match announcement that I have been guaranteed that is coming from OTT? I don't know what it is, but I'm guaranteed there is a big match announcement. And another big announcement. The MVP is returning.
Is he bringing the Hurt Business?
The Irish MVP. There's only one MVP. It's LJ Cleary is coming back from Japan. Talk about contenders. LJ had his
LJ's
first.
good. I like LJ.
LJ had his first match on OTT Contenders. Now look at him. He's over in Noah.
So LJ's not bringing the Hurt Business. That's what I meant. Like LJ.
Would he know?
I don't know if he knows the Hurt Business,
Would he
but
know?
He's not bringing them.
Yeah,
no.
but that's all you have to say. You don't have to like take the piss out of me when I make
Is
suggestions.
anyone else coming? Any other big announcements?
Yeah. I heard 2 big announcements.
Tyke Lad?
I don't know.
He could be anywhere.
He could be anywhere.
anywhere.
He could be. I don't know the next country that he's going to, but
Man's a hit list.
yeah, Papua New Guinea maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Big wrestling scene there.
Big wrestling, massive wrestling scene. There's a few territories actually over in Papua New Guinea.
It's a very vibrant scene.
Very vibrant scene in Papua New Guinea. So Ty, if you want to go there and maybe not come back,
I know some guys. Have some comrades over there. We can hook you up.
yeah. Or Thailand, you can scope it out when you go there for
Scope
your
it out
MMA
for you.
course.
Have some comrades there as well. We can hook you up, Ty, for a few defenses in Thailand.
No. Swallow it.
No.
Swallow it. You took a bite for it. You said, "Oh, it's all good for your gut health." Stick by your morals.
So you've upset me.
Anyway.
Are you left-handed?
Yeah. Creative genius. What's that mean?
If I was to do that to you, too sweet. What faction would you be thinking of?
The smoking guns.
No, not the smoking guns. Are you talking about Bart and Billy?
Yeah.
No, I'm. Think about Finn Balor. Newest member.
Zarkov?
No, yeah, I could see why you'd say that. No, but
What comes out of this? What comes out of that?
think of AJ Styles. Think of Kenny Omega.
Water pistols.
Think of, of course, Finn Balor. The Bullet Club.
Bullet Club. Yeah.
Robbie X.
Robbie X.
Robbie X is coming back.
The newest member of the Bullet Club, Robbie X, is coming back to OTT. I haven't seen him since that Speedball Mike Bailey match.
Yeah.
What a banger of a match at Scrappermania.
Incredible.
Since then, he's been announced as the newest member of the Bullet Club.
Yes.
And he's coming back to OTT.
I watched
Belfast.
him on New Japan's Power Struggle. I thought he was one of the best guys on the show. If you have the chance to see him live in Belfast, 22nd of December, take that chance. Robbie X is working on a different level at the moment.
It doesn't work when you do it.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah. And also, I can't confirm. We mentioned Speedball Mike Bailey. We know he might be leaving TNA. You never know. He might show up in OTT again.
love to
But
see that.
Leon Slater.
No way.
Yes,
Where
Leon
you getting this
Slater
from?
has been OTT Insider.
He is OTT Insider.
Leon Slater's coming to OTT.
He is Belfast,
I have it confirmed.
22nd of December.
22nd. Leon Slater is
For
one of
Christmas.
the most exciting young talents in the business. Guy's like 23 years of age. He can do things that Mr. Tate can't even imagine.
He doesn't have an imagination, though. That's why he doesn't
Sorry,
like the Sim.
focus.
I know that. He's
Focus.
left-handed.
Edit that.
Leon Slater can do the wildest stuff in the
This
game.
is wild, though. Like, this is...
So Robbie X and Leon Slater are going to be in Belfast.
Yeah. And like I feel like we're skipping over LJ Cleary. Like this,
I know.
we cannot understate the significance and the importance
This-
of LJ Cleary coming back after what his fourth tour over in Japan.
Yeah.
This is phenomenal. This is a testament to the training and to the scene that is here in Ireland. That people in Japan, that people in America, like WWE, they want to come and utilize the talent that is in Ireland. And that is such a big thing now. When you're looking at contenders, you could be looking at the next contender in Noah, New Japan, Papua New Guinea, over in WWE, anywhere.
21st, 22nd of December is shaping up to be like one of the most stacked weekends OTT have had in the 10-year history.
Yeah, tickets are on sale now.
You
on
got-
sale now.
You got your finger on the pulse. Leon Slater, where does he rank in terms of OTT imports over the years?
Leon Slater is very young, but in terms of upside, I would say, along with Michael Oku, they're the two most exciting young talents I've seen and come out of Britain in the last 5 years.
Okay. That's
Super,
high
super
praise.
exciting.
High praise. I will give you credit. You have your finger on the pulse internationally. So I'll give you that.
Papua New Guinea.
Yeah, probably it's a popping scene.
Look, I have comrades all over the world that keep me filled in on all these
They
things.
call it popping New Guinea because it's popping
It'd be
off so
popping,
hard.
okay,
It'd be popping off so hard. But that's it. This is OTT Insider. So as we said, the School of Irish Wrestling putting on the seminar with Tate. We're going to have contenders. We're going to have the Finglish show. We're going to have the 2 Christmas shows and tickets still to be announced for OTT Loco Rumble. Go check out OTT on YouTube. You can check out some of the great history of matches. You know what I was watching the other day?
Go on.
I was looking at the 5-man, 6-man.
Oh, fantastic.
With Tyler Bate Breeze, with Pete Dunne, and with Trent Seven, who's coming again,
back.
and going up against Angel Cruz and Be Cool. It is a phenomenal match. You don't bring a water bottle to an axe fight.
You don't.
You don't.
And if you have a son, a daughter, a cousin, a next door neighbour who likes professional wrestling,
A Grayson.
the perfect Christmas present. 21st, 22nd of December, Complex Dublin, Europa Belfast. One of the hottest lineups you're ever going to see. Buy them a ticket for Christmas.
Yes. Or get him into that School of Irish Wrestling because
Whoa,
there's
whoa.
no better feeling than
Start your
being in
journey.
the ring. Start your journey. Start your journey. Thanks very much for listening.
Whoa. School of Irish Wrestling.
Yes, School of Irish Wrestling. It is
why-
happening.
why-
3-day seminar.
Sorry, no. Let's circle back. Why don't you come?
He's retired.
Why don't you come along?
Why would I come?
I spent the entire episode getting berated by it.
I'm not getting berated. I'm actually quite proud of you to go and try it. To be honest, I don't think you're going to be able for it.
I don't think you'd be able for it,
But like, it's still a big thing.
Do you know why you won't go? Because you're a coward. You're a coward. You're pathetic. You talk about me like I'm not able, like Tate is not able for it. I'm not pretending to be able for
Firstly,
it. But
you're not
don't.
able
But
for it.
if
Secondly,
anybody,
it's
but if
only
anybody
fair.
is not
No,
able
let
for
him
it,
talk.
if anybody is not able for it, it's you.
Why wouldn't I be able
Because
for
it's
it?
in your head.
What do you mean it's in my
It's
head?
in your head.
You know absolutely nothing. What do
I
you
know
mean
exactly.
it's in my head?
It's in your head. I was talking.
How is it in my head? Do you know anything about what I went through? No.
I know a little bit about.
No,
what
you
went
don't
through.
know anything.
You've
Ted.
mentioned.
No,
it.
you live in your little bubble. You don't know anything, right? Not everyone gets stuff handed to them like you did. Okay, I had to go to college. I had to learn. I couldn't afford to go anymore. All right, And then my body got banged up, right? Big woo-hoo, big boo-hoo. I'm 35 years of age. I'm 35 years of age, right? And I'm not able for it. Is that what you want me to say?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm physically not able
Finally,
for it. Right?
He's come out and said it.
Finally, I've come out and said it. You're asking for this, right? You've been protected all your life. You've never had to work, man.
What are you talking about?
You've never had to work. Yeah, you've been protected all your life. You got handed your business.
Oh, I'm
right?
sorry.
You got handed your business. You got handed your name.
Oh, I'm sorry for being handed my business and I have to work so hard to keep it going.
What do you mean work hard? What do you mean work hard?
What are you talking about?
Work hard doing what? Doing what? Sitting in an office, telling her to go do this, telling her to go do that. What? You want me to go to that camp? You want me to go to that camp? I'll go to that camp so I can face you. I can see you in the ring. You bellend.
Talking about? I was only winding you up.
No, what do you mean winding me up? I told you not to go there, right? I told you not to go there. I've said it in the last one and the one before that, and you kept going there, right? You asked me to come down and present this. You go, I'm after buying all this gear, come down and present it. You asked me. So we're having a bit of fun. I asked you not to go there, all right? You know it's a tough topic.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You know it.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry.
You can finish your podcast yourself.
Oh, look what you done.
Yeah, I didn't. You finished the episode.
We've been OTT Insider.
Shit.
We've been OTT Insider. Thank you. And we'll see you at the next run of shows.